I am trying to get to a church rummage sale, but the fog is thick this morning, so it might take me a little bit longer than usual. And it doesn't help that I live in farm country, so it's all open fields where all the fog settles. So I'll keep you posted, and I'll show you this big church when we get there. There was like nobody at this sale, so I did not record in there because it was just, you know, sometimes when you're in there by yourself and people are like watching, you just don't want to be like, yeah, I'm a reseller. So as you can see, that little Barbie plane sitting behind me, they had a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I got Waterford glasses and a Woostoff knife, and I mean, just, you know, I picked up clothes for Addie and Ace, and yeah, so it was a really fun sale. It was not busy, so I could just kind of like relax and take my time. I spent like an hour and a half in there, and I'll just do a haul video when I get home, but I got 2 bags full of stuff. It was amazing sale. So with that being said, you guys wait for the haul, and then I'll show you what everything's worth. Bye, everyone. Hi everyone, it's Lynn from HalynnVintage. I feel like it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera doing a haul, but I have a very large haul for you guys. I went to a rummage sale, a church rummage sale. There was like nobody in there, so I did not feel comfortable recording in there. And I took my time because there just wasn't people flying around. And it was kind of relaxing. So I got some great items at this church rummage sale that I wanted to share with you guys. And there's a lot of stuff. So grab a beverage, hold on to your seat, because we've got a lot to get into. So let's get into it. A lot of vintage toys and stuff, and just all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. So I'm going to start off with this, because it was in front of me. So this is a talking Computron. It does take like 6C batteries. The inside, Scott said, was really clean. So it also does, you can do it by electric. So I'm going to see if this works. And don't forget to wait to the end to see actually how much these items go for. But whoever had a lot of this older, like, techie stuff, it looks like they took pretty good care of their stuff. So I'm hoping this works, because you'll like to see how much this is actually worth at the end. So we'll start with that. I'm kind of staying in that same area. So this Star Trek, it's a Konami talking game. So even like this, like they saved the whole entire thing. It's open, but we don't think it's ever been played, because it still has the plastic thing here that would come off so that you could play the game. So it's like brand new opened container. These don't really sell for too much, but I think it's in really great condition, so it should help with the sale. So like I said, like their items were really well kept on the techie end, whoever donated them, as well with even I grabbed this Wheel of Fortune game. It is like brand new in the box. So can't go wrong with that. These don't really sell for too much, but I thought just because it was brand new in the box, it still will probably go for about 15 bucks. So like I said, stay tuned at the end and we'll go over everything then. So that, and then there was just this little, I picked it up because it said Nintendo. This is not, I seen these inside there. I wasn't sure what brand they were, but they are just Odium. So not a really high-end brand, but I had just, you know, grabbed them and moved on my way. But I liked that this says Nintendo on it. Nice little case. And it's got the switch and carry on the back. And it's in really great shape. So there's that. And then I was still even finding like, I mean, a lot of new sealed, I mean, this has never been used. KitchenAid, corded hand blender, everything is still wrapped, new in the box. So I grabbed that. I mean, can't go wrong with KitchenAid. So there's that. That was new. I'm trying to think of what else was new. Well, we'll just go through what we got. All right. These are 90s when Godzilla movie came out from Taco Bell. They're the cup holders. You can kind of see Godzilla's teeth there. That, I forget, it's in the 90s though. These are from Taco Bell. 90s cup holders. I guess these would like go on the back of your seat. And then this would be a cup holder for the back seat, is my understanding. I'll put a picture of what they actually look like because there is some listed online. But these are still new in the bag. So we grabbed those. Godzilla. A new Star Wars, if you're a Trekkie there again. These are just Christmas kitchen towels. These are from Kohl's. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Don't hate me for it. But they were new with tags, so I grabbed them. And some, we'll just go through what I got on the table. Of course, a little Fenton. I have another one of these. These usually seem to sell better when I pair them together. So I'm going to pair this with my other one and sell it with that one. A little Fenton hobnail swung. This is, it's a, oh God, what's the name of these? Fit Pro. So it is, I'm sure I have a charger that hopefully I can get it to make sure that it works. And it's just a bunch of bands. There's got to be, I'd say, a good 10 bands in the bag with the Fit Pro. So those usually sell pretty quick. So we got that. I thought this was super cool. E.T. phone home. I mean, there's a couple dents on it. Somebody wrote their name, but I'm sure I can get that off with erasable marker. Should probably take that right off. But the front, I mean, it's got a little crink there. But it's still, I mean, it's E.T. Look at that. Still super cool. So I've got that. I picked this bag up and I took it out of the package so that we could look at it. It was new in the package. And it's this huge tote bag. It's by Babe, B-A-B-E. I really have not been able to find much information on it. I'm not sure. I mean, it's got the other handle in here. It's never been used. New in package. I don't know if the Babe stands for baby, or is it a diaper bag, or is it just a tote bag? It's like neoprene. So I don't know if it's like for the beach or what it is, but it was like new in the package and it's super cool. And it's very roomy. So a really nice tote bag. Love that. Speaking of beach, I did grab, I thought these were so cute. Look at these two little beach chairs. Oh my gosh. Like, how cool are those? These are like ace size, so there was 2 of them. The material is very well on it. There's a couple little holes in the white though, which I thought was kind of odd. Just in the white did it end up having some hole issues on them, but not really bad. But super fun, made in USA. So we grabbed those. I seen this laying on the, you know, Wusthof, laying on the table, and I thought, oh my gosh, is that like new in the box? It is not. The box was actually for a 10-inch Wusthof, and this is a 7-inch, really nice Sutoko chef knife. So, most of my knives when I went through culinary school were Wusthof, so I really love their product, so I was happy with that. This had in this bag, in this box, also had just a kitchen, oh no, it's a Farberware. A Farberware bread knife, which this is not a really good knife. Just to kind of show you guys the difference, I'll just show you real quick. So whenever I look for a knife, see how you see the silver that goes down through the center here? You want to make sure that this whole part of the knife, the tang, goes right through that bolster of the knife. So it's all one piece. This piece of metal is all one piece, so that way you know that that knife is not going to break on you. It's not going to bend on you. It is all one solid piece. It's got nice rivets on there to put that handle on. This is all weighted and balanced. So then when you look at a knife like this, there is no, like that tang, this does not go all the way through here. There's no, see, you don't see that line? And then this just like comes out of here. It's like probably glued in there. So these are more decorative rivets on there than this one being all the way through to the end. So just something so that when you're looking at something and you can just tell the difference in the weight of these knives, that this one is very much nicer knife. Just a little FYI. So I am very happy about this. Even used, probably still a good $40, $50 knife. So we grab that. I grabbed this to put in our cabinet because not for trash bags, but for the kitchen bags. I'm hoping I could just put this on the shelf and shove all the kitchen bags in there. So to reuse them. So that's kind of what I bought it for. It does have the hardware to hang it inside a door if you want to. A little Indiana glass cat. I believe I have another one of these somewhere, or it may be an Avon one. So I was going to lot them together. Because probably 2 cats are better than one. I mean, these don't really sell for much, but the prices they had on here was absolutely great. So we got that cat. I did get C.S. Lewis, you know, the Chronicles of Narnia, it's the whole collection. Not a good sell-through rate. Well, not a good, I guess, collection of Narnia, but $20 is $20. So we did get that. We did get, I thought this was kind of cute, little wooden owl. Thought he was really cute. So the only Christmas I got, not a whole lot. But, you guys, I'm sure you see that name, Christopher Radko. So super happy about this. This is, I didn't even know it was Christopher Radko when I picked it up. It was just sitting in the box like this. And I thought, huh, that's an interesting ornament. And I just put it in my bag. I didn't even think anything about it. So, come to find out, it's a Christopher Radko Batgirl. And it's actually numbered. So it is numbered $22.59 out of 3,000. So only 3,000 of these were made. So interesting. I had no idea that they had numbered Batgirl ornaments. So that's one of the items I grabbed for Christmas. And I did grab a little tree. Does have a little base. It's got to be, is it Atlanta mold or Howland mold? I can't read what it says on the bottom. That is a same picture for all of them. It does have the mold on here, but I can't read it. I can't make it out. I think it's Holland mold. But super cute little tree. Can't pass up a little ceramic tree. And then the only other Christmas item I got was just this cute little Santa ornament. He is just super cute. So, and he's kind of, look at how they got his hanger goes all the way from the underneath to the back side of him. That was kind of interesting. I don't know if somebody put it like that because he does have a hole there. So I'm not really sure why he's like that. Grab that, and I did grab some product. Dove 7-in-1 Miracle Mist. I grabbed these because they were Body Shop Seaweed. This is a Body Shop Clarifying Night Peel. I'll probably try and maybe sell these together. I miss the Body Shop. Used to have them where I used to live. We don't have them. I don't have them anymore. I think you got to order online. This is Urban Relief, maybe. Anti-dandruff lotion. I haven't really been able to find any information on that. And then a Poppy Bath & Body Works lotion that looks brand new, feels full, doesn't have no junk on the end. So it looks like it is a brand new lotion. And I got some stuff for, Ace and Addie and a couple purses. So let's go through the purses real quick. I got, this is a Orion, which is from Australia. I thought this was a nice little side purse. What do you call that? Crossbody. Nice leather on it. Really nice hardware. Just needs to be wiped down with some leather cleaner. Inside looks really good. So grab that one. I also grabbed, this one needs to be cleaned a little bit. This just looked really retro to me, even though it's probably from the 90s. This was a Franco Sardo. I just liked the design on it, the patchwork. And then there's a nice leather, really nice leather, the sack. So the leather on this one feels really nice. I'm going to have to clean up the inside a little bit. But other than that, like, the leather is really nice on this sack purse. So grab that one. And then the last one that I grabbed was a Kohan. A nice tote bag. The bottom is really good on it. The handles look really great on it. So, yeah, inside looks really great. So I grabbed the Kohan. Just put some leather cleaner on it. Should be good to go. So that was that. And then I'm going to go through stuff that I got for Addie and Ace. Why not, right? So 3 little stuffies. These all still have their Disney tags on them, so I'm hoping I can just lot these together. Mini beanbag, the Woozle. I grabbed him because of him. He's really super cool, that little guy. And then we got Dopey. And then we got, I don't know, this is probably Chipperdale. I don't know who this is. This is Chip. Too bad they didn't have Dale. But because they still had their nice hang tags and their plastic, I grabbed those. And then Addie. Everybody in the house wants Hoka shoes, but Addie got Hoka shoes. Because the back of these, this is kind of tore up back here a little bit. So I can't really sell them online. I mean, I could, but wouldn't get what I would want for them because of that. But Addie will really enjoy them. So Addie got Hoka tennis shoes. She also got a pair of jelly shoes. These were like brand new. She tore the tags off of them. They were tagged together. You can see the hook there. These are just Target, I want to say. They had a bunch of them. Probably Target might have donated them to the church. So she was excited more about the jelly shoes. Those, Ace got a little pair of fire boots, galoshes, and I just got Ace. I got Ace some. Now, we don't need to go through the pants. A couple pair of pants. But he got some cool little jackets. Like this one. This one is super cool. Snoopy. And I like on the back, it says Flying Ace. So, I mean, how can you not get your grandson a Flying Ace worldwide hoodie? So, a little bit big for him now, but he can wear it next year. And a Ace. What else did we get him? We got him another little jacket. This is a Wally little jacket there. Got him that one. And I got him, I believe this is Gymboree. Nice little pea coat. Got him that. And Addie she got a North Face hoodie. It's got a little stain on it. But I'm sure Addie will put more stains on it. So I grabbed her that one. Little North Face. And I grabbed this pink. I don't know if Addie's going to keep this or if we're going to try and sell this. Would you put your granddaughter in Victoria's Secret pink? I mean, she's only 9, but I don't know. It's pink though. That's kind of for the younger generation, but 9? I don't know. It's a nice hoodie. It's got dogs on it. I mean, I don't think anybody really looks at it as Victoria's Secret. Comment below. What do you think? It's bright enough that when she's running around, I'd be able to find her. There's that. And then there was also a pair of pink leggings. I mean, they're just black leggings. They just have the little dog on the bottom here somewhere. The little doggy there that represents that they're pink, but they're just black leggings. So I grabbed those for Addie. And then the other thing that I grabbed that has kind of a little story behind it. So I'll just pull one of these over. So these are Waterford. These are the, I want to say they're the Partridge in a Pear Tree glasses. So it seems that every time I go, I don't know, I go to, I took a bag, I said, I'm going to my car and I'll come back and I'll package, the rest of my stuff. And I have a bigger bag in my car and I'll bring that with me. And when I come back in, I can't leave my stuff because something always happens. And the girl is like standing there and she's like, so I was trying to help with your stuff and I dropped one of the glasses. So now instead of 4 of these beautiful Waterford flutes. I have 3. And I'm just saying that because the last time I went to my car and came back in, the guy said, I packaged vintage lever soap. I took it all out of the original packaging because it fit better in the box. I was like, what did you do with the original packaging? Because I want it back. So I don't know if I just need to, if I go to my car, say, please don't touch my stuff. I'll package it when I come back in. Or do I just continue to bite my tongue? Because I don't know, you can't say anything because they're trying to help and you want to be super nice. But in the same end, you're like, I didn't ask you to package my stuff, but thanks for breaking a glass. So, and I know it's an accident, nothing like that, you know, you just got to move on. But I really believe that I have to like say, please, I will package my stuff when I come back in, because it just seems when I leave and come back, stuff always happens, and then you just get frustrated. And it'd be different if I broke the glass, then that's my fault, you know. And I get they're helping, they're volunteers, you know. I can't say anything. But comment below, what would you do? Would you tell them, hey, when I come back, I'll package this stuff, don't touch it? You don't want to be rude, you want to be nice. How would you handle that situation? Leave me a comment below. Tell me how you would handle the situation. Because going forward, I think I just need to say, hey, don't worry about my stuff. I'll package it myself when I come back. I really appreciate the help, but I will do it on my own when I get back in. I mean, is that something that doesn't sound real bad? You don't want to be the mean person, but let me know. With that being said, don't forget to stay, watch what everything is worth. And with that being said, this is Lynn from HalynnVintage. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone. So a couple things that I forgot. I did get these shoes. These are like brand new. They were in a Skechers box, but I don't know if it was the correct Skechers box. These are Martha Stewart, and they're brand new Skechers. So I don't know if I'm keeping these or selling them. Scott likes them. I'm not really sure about the sparkles, but the jury's still out. And the other thing that I forgot to tell you guys that I got also was a Barbie plane. I'll put a picture of it right here. And I don't know if I told you that I spent $40. So now stay tuned for what everything is worth. Bye, everyone.